think the wonderful thing about this program is that it empowers the individual to, as I say, to make, but to design, to fabricate, to give and to contribute.
We had this imprint around design thinking, about tinkering. How do students start to work with their hands? How does that, a set of skills that can serve them in college and career advancement, right? How do students find their path to meaningful work? And the opportunity to have makerspace, and here at City College we brand it as the MakerSPHERE. How can that give exploring students an opportunity to play with a number of disciplinary things, product ideation, meet students from other disciplines? And so we've set up space and labs where students can do that. They can network, they can learn from faculty, and they can take creative ideas and bring them to fruition. The CCSF MakerSPHERE brand, we call it a sphere because we have multiple locations, and City College has a large footprint across San Francisco. So we actually have 3 locations, and we're looking at a 4th. There's our natural place that's always been full of makers is at Evans campus, where we have automotive, construction, fashion, auto body, welding, just a whole array of programs. But that was a natural fit for one of the locations of MakerSPHERE. The library has been a huge partner, so we have a space called the Collaboratory, and we've been branding each of these spaces. Where we're filming today is called the Smart Hub, and we're in the Science Hall at Ocean Campus. So linking these spaces and making sure that students who are studying discipline-specific classes can be linked. One of our major premise of the MakerSPHERE was from a student equity standpoint, in making sure that we are really thinking about curriculum and instruction and access to programs for all of our students. And what we're trying to do is diversify across gender, across culture and ethnicity, and we believe that the community college experience, being in a lab, an interdisciplinary lab with great teaching and learning experiences and tinkering, can really help students start to focus and think about what's possible. And at City College we serve a ton of first-generation students, so integrating the classes that they already are in at City College with a maker kind of mindset and momentum is something that we're really focusing on more and more. As we think about collaborative space for student learning and what the teaching environment looks like, I think MakerSPHERE could be out there in front showing, showing experimental. And to me, the maker experience is also a place where you can prototype, right? You can fail, and it should be a safe learning environment and to take an idea. So I want to come back to our work is also with interdisciplinary faculty. So when we had the grant opportunity, that was really spearheaded by our current MakerSPHERE faculty coordinator, Maura Devlin Clancy. She talked about let's get many departments on board. So we worked with 9+ departments in our formative grant work, and we had a planning grant initially. We traveled to UC Berkeley, we traveled up to Sacramento, we looked at spaces that were in the region as just prototypes, and then we tried to figure out what would fit for City College. So faculty were in the design thinking about what our space would look like, and it's even forming now. So you could think about our MakerSPHERE is actually like a maker experience as it is. It's forming, it's evolving. We haven't quite mapped it all out because we want to experience it, we want to tweak it here and there.
One of the things we need to move forward and I want to support is to make sure that the MakerSPHERE experience, I call it, is a part of every single student's education here at City College.